What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today we're going to talk about two things. And these two things are something that I've been preaching for the last 3 or 4 years through trial and error that I found them. I use it with my clients. And when people come to me and ask me, how do your clients get such good results so fast? They ask me how I get such good results. And you can see that I clearly posted them all on Facebook, on YouTube, and chronicled what I was doing when I dropped down for my 2013 season, and it was faster than all those other people that were competing that year. And I got into shape, and I was hard, and I was dry, and people were like, how the fuck did you do that? And I try to tell you, I said, try to manipulate your body through different meal timings, timing of workouts, the way hormonal situations work due to food. If you're like, this is all fucking bullshit. Eat calories and calories out, do your fucking cardio to burn calories, and you're done. Although I got faster results, and in a lot of cases I was in better shape than most of those people that did 30-week diets. Mine was 12. So how the fuck did I do it? Now, one of the things that I've always preached is fasted cardio. People say fasted cardio is fucking stupid. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter to somebody with a very fast metabolism. To somebody without a fast metabolism, it can make this much of a difference. Now, Jason Blaha just put out a video about a study that was done on fasted cardio and non-fasted cardio. And what they found at the end of the study was that there was not much of a difference between the two. But there was, in fact, a difference. The people that did fasted cardio did, in fact, burn more fat over the 4-week period than the people who didn't do fasted cardio. They did cardio after they ate. Now, anybody that's ever gotten ready for a contest knows that first 4 weeks is not when you lose your fucking most fat. Your body's switching from not using fat efficiently for energy into using fat for energy efficiently. Now, about 2 weeks into it is when your body starts to do that. So they basically had a 2-week trial, and out of 2 weeks they found that you burn more fat using fasted cardio. What if you extended that another 8 weeks to 12 weeks? Anybody that's competed knows that that last 4 weeks you get fucking so lean so fast your metabolism takes off. So now if you looked at the study over that time, even if it increased the same amount as it did in the first 4 weeks and it kept the same pace it was increasing, it would be an even bigger margin of fat loss for the fasted cardio than the non-fasted cardio. You would still burn more fat, and people would go, fuck, an extra 4 or 5 pounds of fat within fucking 12 weeks is a huge difference. Now let's just say 2 pounds. Let's just say out of 35 pounds that you fucking lost for that show, 33 of them were normal, and you lost 2 extra pounds due to the fact that you did fasted cardio. Do you know what 2 pounds looks like on stage? 2 pounds is the difference between first and fifth fucking place on stage. Whether you carb up 2 pounds or you cut down 2 pounds, it is drastically different. You could be lean as shit. You cut down 2 pounds, you're shredded to the socks. So you got to understand, 2 pounds makes a big difference. And if fucking cardio, doing it fasted, which is harder than doing it with food in your system, if that's what's going to do it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, it doesn't feel as good, it doesn't matter, this and that. Look, if I'm willing to put chemicals in my body, fucking hurt myself tearing muscles in the fucking gym, sacrificing social situations, you don't think I'm going to do fasted cardio to get this much more effect to try to beat the next guy? You're goddamn right I will. And now they're having studies that actually prove it, so now, of course, somebody's going to be out there going, oh my god, this is just one study. Well, fuck, you can have one study that you think is right, and then you'll push the fuck out of it with one study, but there's one study saying something that you don't agree with, and it's just one study. It's still a fucking study, and science fucking said that it works. Fasted cardio loses more fat over a period of time than non-fasted cardio. It says it. So you guys can argue about that, but I've said that all along. It's something I've done. I've gotten faster results, and I've tried cardio all different ways. I've done it fucking before workout, after workout, in the morning fasted. I've done it at night after you're done with everything, which my theory was, and I came up with my own theory because I was fucking using my brain, and I said, if you had this many calories throughout the end of the day, after your last meal, if you had so many calories you hadn't burnt off yet, let's just say you did your cardio at night and tried to burn 400 calories off or 300 calories or whatever the case may be at night, that would definitely put you in a deficit because you're burning off what you hadn't burned throughout the day. You'll be in a deficit. That didn't even work as good as fucking fasted cardio. And that is basically logical based on basic logic based on the calories in, calories out deficit theory. Didn't fucking work like that. So the other thing I want to bring up is another thing that I've preached, which also gets me faster results, is the high-intensity interval resistance training. It's a study done, it's on ergolog.com, and they took 17 adults and had them train for, how many weeks was it? 12 weeks? Okay, and what they did is they had them fail on the first set they did to failure. Okay, so now what happens is they did one set to failure, then they rest 20 seconds. They did 6 reps. That's what they failed on the first set. They rested 20 seconds, they did another set, and they said that they barely could get 2 reps on the next set. And then they did one more set after resting 20 seconds, and they could barely get 2 reps again. Now that was it for the workout. Now what they found was training like this was so hard on the body that it caused a metabolic response. And what it is, it's called EPOC. I'm going to read this so I get it right. Excessive post-exercise oxygen consumption, okay, or the afterburner effect. Okay, basically your body burns a fuck ton more calories for a long period of time after. And even 24 hours later, your body's using oxygen differently after you tax the body like that. So they, let's see, they put, the mid-intensity interval resistance training, use free weights, upper body figures below, blah, 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 blah. The men's respiratory ratio was reduced at the end of high-intensity interval training, which would indicate their fat burning increased. Okay? Fat burning increased. That's what it says. Including the warm-up and the high-intensity interval training lasted 32 minutes. So they warmed up and trained within 32 minutes. This was done in Italy. They concluded that the short time required and the strong effect on fat burning opens up interesting perspectives. Now, essentially, you're spiking your metabolism for a fuck ton of hours afterwards. Now, that's what I fucking said. My video called 24-Hour Metabolism, go back and look at it. The more you can spike your metabolism, the more fucking fat you're going to lose. And you need to spike it as much as you can over 24 hours a day. Cardio, training, both those spikes metabolism. You eat protein, spikes metabolism. You have to spike the metabolism. So while you guys are in there trying to burn off calories in the gym, you're getting the slowest fucking progress ever. I'm thinking long term saying, I'll do this in the gym because this is going to cause this after I get out of the gym for about this amount of time, and I'm going to fucking track it and see how long I can get away with this before my body changes. And then what happens is I keep getting leaner and leaner and faster and faster and faster. And the harder you train, as the show comes up, you're training fucking harder. So the harder you train, the more oxygen is being consumed after those exercises. So it definitely picks up the pace as you're getting towards the show. So these are just 2 studies that came out with like the last 2 weeks of things that I've been preaching that I had no fucking scientific basis for, no medical basis, anything other than something I did that worked, that I put out there, and everybody goes, Jay, you're fucking crazy, you can't do that. No, it's bullshit. There's not. Training with high intensity to failure doesn't just increase muscle mass, it increases fat loss. It speeds up the metabolism, and not just for while you're in the gym, but for that period of time when you're out. I don't know what's so fucking hard to understand. I mean, you know, I guess now that these studies are out, people may look at them and go, oh, maybe I should change my training a little bit. But every single fucking person, dimes and dollars, that I've talked about this with or who's watched the videos and applied it, was like, holy fucking shit, Jerry, it works. I lost more fat training like that than I did with my powerlifting routine, than I did with my fucking 15 to 20 rep routine, than I did with my 45 sets routine. Like, you don't get it. The more intense you can be, the higher the demand on your body. And the higher the demand on your body, the more hormonally will change in your body for a longer period of time after the workout. Whatever you do for an hour in the gym can easily fucking be undone with 23 hours out of the gym. So just be aware. Just because you're in the gym fucking training does not mean you're going to get the results like the guy who's actually in there busting his ass. BioStraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostraining.com is a blog. I'm Bios3 and I approve this message, and we're out.